Okay, just want to welcome everyone to another episode of RG22 Outdoor Adventures. So, over the years, my wife and I have been trying to find ways to get our knives sharp and stay sharp. There's a number of methods that we tried. We did the sharpening stones, but you got to have your hand at the right angle to do it, and sometimes that can be extremely difficult. So usually the knives actually get duller than sharper. So we went and bought one of these at our local Bed Bath & Beyond in their cutlery section. Thought this was going to be something that would work really nice, but unfortunately this too kind of made our knives a little bit more dull. Maybe it's because we didn't know how to use it or what have you, but it didn't, for us, it didn't work. So my dad bought a sharpener called a Warthog, and he said he really liked it. So my wife and I went to our local Fin Feather Fur, and we bought this Warthog sharpener, and it's called the VSharp A4. And according to the box, it's voted the world's best knife sharpener. It's the ideal product for home use. It's easy, fast, accurate sharpening, and it has a diamond hone, so that way it sharpens a lot easier. Now the box is pretty nice. It tells you it comes in different all these different colors that it comes in. We have the black one. Kind of shows you what it looks like. You have different angles that you can set it to. It shows you in the box how to sharpen it. Go back and forth and up top to bottom. It's made in South Africa. And then on the other side of the box, it tells you it's ideal for kitchen knives, fishing knives, and then basically outdoor survival knives. And then again, you have your 4 different angles that you could use based on whatever type of knife you're using to get a nice sharp blade. All right, so let's unbox this and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so as you can see on the inside, there's really nothing there's no styrofoam, there's nothing like that. So environmentally conscious, great. Protecting it from moving and shipping and things like that, well, who knows? It's I think they probably could have did it better. It's great because there's no styrofoam, there's no plastic, there's nothing like that that's gonna just kind of go out in the environment. Okay, so there's our Warthog. Now it comes with some instructions. Comes with the brochure here, as you can see, and it's going to tell you how to move this. Going back and forth, so you go up and down and back and forth, kind of like a saw motion, and just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And you want to hold the blade right up against the blade guide. And then it tells you about how many times. So initially you want to do 30 to 40 times on the initial sharpening of these knives, and then maybe 10 to 20 times or 10 to 15 after that. Tells you how to release and make the adjustments, and then it's telling you whatever kind of knife you have, you're going to want to set the sharpening at whatever degree bevel that you have on your knife. And then it's going to go on to tell you the other grits that they have on here. So they have a very coarse 240 or 270 grit, and then they go up to the 325 that this has, 600, 1000, and then your ceramic. Okay, so I've got some knives that I want to try sharpening. I'm going to try to sharpen at least 2 of them. So I have this German-made blade, and we have this other stainless steel normal Chinese made kitchen knife. So we're going to do this Chinese made kitchen knife first, which was made by, if you guys remember that Showtime rotisserie, and this is that knife from that rotisserie. So we're going to work on getting this nice and sharp. We're going to make 40 passes on one side, flip it around, 40 passes on the other side, and we'll see how well this how sharp this gets. And again, our side motion from top to bottom. Wow, let's take a feel on that. Wow, that feels really good. That feels really sharp. So we're gonna flip it around. And we're gonna flip it around and we're gonna do the same thing that we did the first time. And about 40 times again. And then you wanna come up just like this. Okay, and there's about 40. That feels really, really sharp. And let's see if it'll shave. Yeah, I can see it took a hair off. There's a hair. Okay, so it'll shave. Now I want to sharpen the German-made blade. So the German-made blade, based on the instructions that came with the sharpener, we're gonna want to change the angle of our hones. That's really easy to do on this. And like I said, remember we have a 30, a 25, a 20, and a 15 degree. We have that on both sides. Now these hones come off really easy. All you do is you just pop one end off like that, and then we'll take it down to 15 degrees, and then we'll put it back on. Same thing, pop it off, go to 15 degrees, and we'll put it back on. There we go, it's that simple. This blade guide right here, based on whatever angle your bevel is, you can change that. So based on, and that way you can keep the blade right up against the guide. But on this one, we can just keep it all the way up, since this one's basically almost straight up and down. Just like that. So again, another 40 passes and we'll see how this cuts. Okay, I would say that's about 40. And that really feels like it's got a really sharp edge on it. Again, we're going to flip it around And do the same thing on the other side. Same amount of passes, at least 40. Okay, so we're going to say that's about 40, and that's really nice and sharp. And let's see if this will cut. Yeah, it's cutting hair. There it is. It did a lot of shaving. Okay, so this is nice and sharp. Then another way you can tell too is you can just kind of rest it on your fingernail. See, it doesn't want to go down. So that's good and sharp. That is a good, these are good sharp knives. Okay, so basically what are my final thoughts on this? Is it worth the $94.99 that we paid for it? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah, it probably is. It looks like it's made nice and sturdy. This is all metal right here. This is metal. So the base plate, the base is metal. The supporting arms of all of these are metal. The hone, the arms that hold the hones in are made of metal. This is the only part that's made of plastic here. I wish this would have been made of a metal, but unfortunately everything in this world is made of plastic now, so that is something I think we'll probably have to live with. But it'd be nice if it was made out of metal. I think it'd be a lot more sturdy, and I think it would hold up a lot better. It looks like what this piece is, it looks like it's something that goes in here to pop these hones off. But obviously they're not needed. Anyways, so is it worth the $94.99? I would say yes. It looks like, according to the instructions, that it's a very versatile sharpener. It can be used to sharpen almost virtually every knife that's in your drawer. I think it would be great on fillet knives. But other than that, I think this is a really excellent piece of equipment. It's gonna give us years and years of service, and it's gonna be a great addition to the kitchen, the RV, and the campsite and everything like that. So there it is. There's the review on the VSharp A4 by Warthog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it, and that hopefully, if you guys are looking to buy one of these or get a new knife sharpener, hopefully this review gave you guys some insight on what I think of my thoughts on these sharpeners. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the little bell for notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great new year.